Welcome back friends. Today I am going to discuss about the transformation characteristics of animal cells. I will be discussing in this video tutorial that what type of morphological changes, biochemical changes as well as genetic changes that occurs in animal cells and that start to be visible, that starts to be observed in animal cells when they undergo transformation. So our topic today is transformation characteristics or animal cell transformation characteristics. What are the major characteristics which are observed when animal cells become transformed? So I'll just divide it into three aspects okay. First one is morphological point of view. From morphological point of view or morphological changes. Okay. Second one is genetic changes. And third is biochemical changes. Okay. So one by one, let's discuss about the characteristics of the transformed animal cells. So first of all, morphological, we will see the morphological. So the first change with respect to the morphology is seen is loss of contact inhibition. So first of all, we need to understand that what is the meaning of contact inhibition, and after that only we will be able to understand that what is the meaning of loss of contact inhibition or what happens when this contact inhibition is being lost. Okay. So let's discuss contact inhibition. When a cell grows or when a cell touches, in case of normal condition, in case of normal growth of cell, what happens? Whenever a cell touches or whenever a cell comes in contact, whenever a cell grows, whenever a cell touches, okay, then growth stops. Simply the growth stops. It stops. The cell growth stops by contact inhibition. Or in another way we can define that contact inhibition is that type of process of arresting the cell growth. It's nothing but simply the process of arresting the cell growth. Okay. Whenever cell comes in contact with other cells, whenever cell comes in contact with other cell or with each other. So this is the contact inhibition, but in case of normal cell, these contact inhibition process is not lost. Okay, it is being maintained, contact inhibition. But in case of cancerous growth, in case of transformed cells, there is loss of contact inhibition. So morphological changes, in case of morphological changes in transformed animal cells, the first characteristic is loss of contact inhibition. Now the second is transformed animal cells shows anchorage independent growth. Means they do not require any surface for their growth as well as survival. Means they do not require any attachment surface for their growth. Now the third one is they shows reduced growth factor requirement. reduced growth factor requirement for their growth and development, such as they require very less amount of serum for their optimum growth. So there is reduced growth factor requirement, or there is reduced requirement of growth factor is reduced in case of transformed animal cells. Now the second one is genetic changes. So what type of genetic changes does, actually it is better known as genetic abnormality. Okay, genetic abnormality. So here also there are some types of changes with respect to its genetic level. Its respect to genetic means there is telomerase activity. Okay, there is telomerase activity. Another is there is aneuploidy, aneuploidy, and third one is there is chromosome or chromosomal abnormality. Chromosome abnormality. So these are some of the genetic changes. Now the third category include the biochemical changes. So in case of biochemical changes, mostly there are two type of changes. There are two type of changes which can be observed in case of transformed animal cell. And what are those? Those are increased transport of glucose as well as lactase. So these three types of changes, morphological changes, genetic changes as well as biochemical changes, which are being observed in case of animal cells when they become transformed, when they are not normal. So with this, thank you all. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel and share it with your friends. Thank you.